In 2021, Justin Trudeau won a minority government, winning 160 out of 338 seats. The magic number for a majority government in Canada is 170. However, because of redistricting, Canada will have 343 MPs, with 172 as the magic number for a majority government, assuming the next election happens after April 2024. But we currently have 338 MPs, and Justin Trudeau leads a minority government. On average, minority governments only last 2 years, and the government falls in a confidence vote. However, Justin Trudeau has signed a deal with the NDP in which they wouldn't vote no in confidence motions against Trudeau in return for some left-wing policies like new dental care plans and new pharmacare plans. But Canada isn't really used to this type of arrangement, unlike countries in Europe where this is the norm, like Germany, Sweden, and the Netherlands. This has led to debate among pundits and onlookers as to whether this deal will actually last all the way until June of 2025. It all relies on the NDP and what they want out of this agreement. The Liberals likely want this arrangement to last as long as possible if the polls are to be believed. This deal is also beneficial for Liberals in case Trudeau decides to resign, as a way to make sure that the new leader would have time to settle in and be ready for an election, and a long enough time for them to have a leadership race in the first place. But would the NDP benefit from breaking off their deal? It depends. In an NDP dream world, they are the main left-wing party. They are the party that challenges the Conservatives and either is forming government or opposition, with the Liberals in third place consistently. With the Liberals more unpopular than ever, this is the election to begin this trend. As much as Jagmeet Singh has been a failure for the NDP, going from 44 seats when he first took charge to now only having 25 seats after 2 elections, it took Jack Layton 4 elections to make a breakthrough, and Jagmeet Singh isn't going anywhere. At the NDP convention, he won 81% support of his party. There's no real movement within the party to remove him, so the party kind of has to work with what they have. In my opinion, this is the NDP's election to win official opposition again, if they play the right cards. Playing the right cards would mean campaigning against the Liberals on affordability and attempting to paint themselves as the party that's for the people who are unhappy with Trudeau but also scared of Poilievre. Trudeau or another Liberal leader will likely be busy trying to fend off against Pierre to fight the NDP on that front, which also means defending themselves. I don't think the NDP could win a whole bunch of seats, but they could win second place with like 40 or 50 seats. Second place, they would get the spotlight, with an NDP opposition leader yelling at Prime Minister Poilievre in question period. They had that spotlight from 2011 to 2015 when they were in opposition, but in 2013, Justin Trudeau took some of that spotlight when he, the charming son of a former Prime Minister, won the leadership of the Liberal Party and took that spotlight. If the NDP thought they could relive the 21st Parliament but do it right, they would pull the plug and call an election, because once they took that left-wing mantle, it would be harder for them to lose it. Now, I admit, I am guilty of clickbait. Justin Trudeau will not be calling an election with how things are right now, but the NDP could call that election for him. To summarize everything I just said, they are tied to a sinking ship. If they break free of that sinking ship, they would be helping themselves with the Canadian public, not seem guilty of everything going on, making some voters either not vote or vote CPC regretfully. But if they waited it out and kept their end of the deal, they could risk staying where they are right now, positioned to lose even more seats and more ground. They could face the blame for everything that has happened under Justin Trudeau, which rightly or wrongly has made him unpopular with the Canadian public. Some voters could just not vote, as I said, but by waiting, they could also get attacks from the Liberals about making Parliament unworkable by voting no confidence. They might also just stay where they are though. This deal is very convenient for the NDP. They have lots of power and can get at least some of their policies passed. Right now, they have more power than they did when they were in opposition, since there was a Conservative majority government who didn't really care to listen to them. But what is more likely? Overall, I don't know. I think either or could happen. But what do you think? Tell me about it in the comments below. Will this current arrangement last until 2025, or can we expect a 2024 election? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Also, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as that helps me out a lot. But apart from that, have a good rest of your day and see you.